Okay, now we are going into our mechanical room where our furnace, our air conditioning coil, and our air-to-air exchanger is located. Follow me. This is our furnace, and this is our A coil for our air conditioning unit that is sitting outside. We recommend yearly maintenance on everything. It's just like changing oil in your vehicle. If you don't do it, your engine's going to break down. Same thing with your furnace. If you don't get this piece of equipment maintained every year, it's going to break down and be an expensive service call. We maintain it, preventative maintenance, and it is a very low fee for your cleanings. Right in here is your filter, and we recommend changing that. If you use a 1-inch filter, change that once a month, and that's yearly. And if you get the great big 4-inch filter that housing can handle, that you can change about every 4 to 6 months. So make sure you want to keep up on your filter changes. It is the air we breathe, so we want to make sure that doesn't get plugged and shut down either the furnace or the air conditioner. Okay, off to our air exchange. All the directions that I'm going over with filters for your air exchange and your furnace, your reminder is right here. I'll also leave you a little reminder of everything that I talked about today. So this is your air exchange, this is your dehumidifier. All your directions are right on here. Same thing with the cover. These filters here, there's 2 different sizes. The bigger one goes on the right, the smaller one on the left. See how dirty this is already? I want to vacuum this off. Take your in a laundry tub or a sink, rinse this in warm soapy water, just your dish soap, whatever dish soap you use, and warm soapy water. Spray the water out of it, shake it out, let it air dry down here for a good 6 to 8 hours. Make sure they're nice and dry before you put them back in. Anytime you open this system up, I want to make sure that you unplug the system. Make sure it is unplugged so the system does not operate while you're opening it up. So both of them filters, we're going to clean them, and then this core gets cleaned once a year. So these 2 filters here, we need them cleaned about every 3 months. This core is once a year. So pull this core out, soak it in warm soapy water, submerge the whole thing in warm soapy water. After you're done letting it soak, spray it all out. Spray all the dust and dirt out of it with water, shake it out, let it air dry down here by the floor drain for a good 6 to 8 hours. Now that everything's dry and clean, we're going to put it back in. There's 4 rails that the air exchange rides on. Your arrow up and your arrow down, them 2 go next to each other. This metal grate slides right in here. Bigger filter on the right goes in here. A smaller filter on the left goes right back in here. And then you can take the cover and put the cover back on. One thing I recommend doing is, you'll see if you get on a little ladder, you'll see in here there'll be a bunch of dust and dirt in here. Wipe this all down twice a year. The cleaner you keep this, the cleaner the air quality will be in your house. And that's what we recommend doing for our air exchange. We want to make sure that everything is nice and neat. You put that back on its rails, put the clamps back on, everything's nice and clean. Plug our unit back in so that way it can dehumidify your house and move the air in your house. That's it for your air exchange.